Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Little Llama Crochet podcast. It's Althea. I'm so excited to be watching Gilmore Girls with you. We're watching season 1, episode 2, the Lorelai's first day at Chilton. I am crocheting. I'm going to continue working on the amigurumi JJ to get the ponytails done for an upcoming crochet tutorial viewer request on how to crochet ponytails and bantu knots for amigurumi. I love it. I refreshed my tea here. It's still really hot. And we're getting ready to press play on episode 2. Are you ready? Do you have a drink, your crochet? Let's get ready to crochet together and watch Gilmore Girls. Ahead, I'm going to start from the beginning now. There we go. Whipped cream. Thank you. Don't move, please. Why are you doing that? There we go. All right, I'm going to turn it down so that I don't get into the copyright. Any issues there? But that's how we'll kind of set it up. Maybe I'll just quote like the first little bit so that we're at the bad girls always wear red nail polish. All right. I'll be honest, I really wanted to stop. Like, this is why this has been unfinished probably for a year. JJ's been unfinished for at least a year because I like once it's this far, I stop it. Who cares? You're gonna be wearing shoes anyway. Like, that's so Lorelai. All of a sudden, with sorry, I don't want to. I'm trying my best not to add spoilers, but it reminds me one time there's a thing with a pen, and she's like, "Leave it. It makes life fun. It's real cute." I don't think that spoils anything. But yes, all right. So let me know, because now this is episode 2. Are you watching Gilmore Girls for the first time, or are you rewatching it? Because this is gonna be like a group of us rewatching it as we crochet, then that's gonna be super fun because we can talk about kind of like all of the amazing storytelling that led up to the finale, and then a year in the life. But if you're watching it for the first time, also so exciting because Gilmore Girls is like perfect fall, winter crochet. Like, it's the perfect little like series for that. I love it. Apparently, it's been deemed of like it shows like Americana life. I don't know. I'm up in Canada, so I'm not sure like where. What do you think? Does this show nice Americana life? Oh, she's ready to go. All right, I'm going to try and thread this. I know I said it last time, but I cut these too short. So make sure if you're doing yarn tails, leaving a nice long tail. It's 5:45. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. Plus they got to do the drive. Like, this is, I would also be losing. I think anyone would be. It's literally first day of school nightmare in real life, which I think is what makes it so relatable. All right, head. Also, so in a moment, all right, I'm sorry, I'm not going to try. Oh, this is written by Amy. All right, we'll start there. I love when Amy writes them because don't you just love when the creators are also the writers? I love it. And then I love the episodes that the creators write because those are the best ones. This is the most classic Gilmore Girls you're ever going to get, are the ones that Amy writes. Oh, you had this outfit all picked out. 717, keep going. What's wrong with the outfit she has on? That's all I want to say, okay? I know they're literal pajamas, but what do you think? Is it better for her to have worn this outfit versus what she's about to pick? Let me know. I've always thought the outfit that I love that outfit, the one that she has on right now. I would wear it because like that's how I roll, but if she was nervous about wearing it, I personally think her pajamas would have been a better choice. That's all I'm saying. So cute. I love how they always have the town just full of life. I hope those extras, they loved it. And now you're separate from your best friend. That's got to be, yeah, literally seeing your best friend going without you. And it's so cool because they just did that in the pilot, right? She was just hiding her shirt, like, the rock shirt from her parents. But now she's leaving. Headed off into the unknown. Oh my gosh, gargoyles. It reminds me so much of anytime gargoyles always is Hunchback of Notre Dame. Off with their head. Yeah. I love when they recreate the intros. Or like I know the intro is from this, but like, when it all matches up. Earnest, a nice little pep talk. Yeah, you can tell she's like saying goodbye. She's not planning to go in. I'm great at making them. I would love to hear these. I love how she's bark. You have to come in. Oh my gosh. What would you do? Would you go in or like I don't obviously I would go in. I would want to go in. I'd be like, okay, I don't care. But that's me most of the time. For like especially but I find it's almost easier if someone is more nervous than you, then it's easier to step up and be like, okay, let's not be nervous. We can do this. So I think that's, part of it right now. Also, it's a nice contrast here of all the other or like the other parents who are dressed in the background. They're all doing full suits and she's the only one in the pop of color in that pop of pink, which is real cute because it's helping her to kind of stand out, which is why he's drawn to her. More like sisters. That's what he was going to say. You can totally tell, but he definitely. Oh, I love it. She's got lines too. All right, but it's time to go. Rory's not having it. Also, this is pretty good editing for going into the. Nice to meet you. Good luck at school. Okay. He's a nice man. Feel pretty good about yourself. Oh, but see, that's the thing. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. You can have all the confidence in the world as long as you think like for yourself. That's I'm trying to tell myself this. That's one of those things. It doesn't matter. Oh, the classic steps. And 3 more characters. I love it. But I love how they're introduced almost basically like, 3 witches would be introduced, like standing in a triangle, working together, looking in unison. Like, I feel like that's exactly how, a proper Mean Girls introduction. And I didn't mean Mean Girls movie, but should we watch that? Would you watch Mean Girls as you crochet? I'm always open to suggestions for our next, like after Gilmore Girls. I love to watch the full Gilmore Girls series together as we crochet. And then, oh my gosh, so stuck. Woo! On demo. You can tell she said that a few times. See, but you wanted her to come in, Rory. You wanted her to come in. Go to bed with your makeup on. I'm terrible at taking my. Hi, Gary. Hi. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna just. There we go. Terrible at taking my makeup off before bed. And see that editing where like there we go. Hi, Gary. Where they came in, but you couldn't see her, and then all of a sudden she appeared. And she appeared. Oh, um, do you feel like Emily's overstepping here, or is this within her right to totally come to the first day of school meeting? because she didn't think that she was going to show up, that Lorelai was going to go. So, which she also wasn't going to. So I kind of think, like, had they just communicated this, like, there wouldn't have to be any issue, right? Emily could be like, hey, text her, I'm inside. Perfect. Rory's on her way in. I got this. Grandma's going to meet you inside. We got this. There's no way. There's no way. I like, but what could she have said to keep her coat on? Of like, no, I'm gonna stay in it. Let's sit. Or oh, sorry. I hope I'm not hitting the microphone. Of like, oh, let's talk about the weather. Talk about something else, right? Like calling calling him from his first name by his first name. You can tell they're friends. I'm just having some tea. I don't know if you can hear Gary purring near the microphone. Mm. I'm sorry about that. So I just leaned forward to put the mug, and Gary was on one of my legs, and then all of a sudden he just caught the where like I've got the computer on a puff to film. Are you headed that way? Okay. It's embarrassing. Oh gosh. And then now she's by herself. What a scene. There he is. But yeah. And she. So what do you think? What do you think? Was Emily overstepping? I can't be here. Oh, sorry, Gary. If he was on the microphone there. He loves to give all the technology kisses. Right? Special but that's it. She didn't know how it was going to be, and this is her world. This is Emily's world, like that's the thing. There you go. Oh, I love how she throws her arms back like that. Oh, that's so good. Such an exasperation, which is nice. Not a lot of social activities, which is in, I mean, no spoilers. Oh, this is gonna be so tricky. Okay, hopefully, how about like we'll see by season 5, or not season 5, episode 5 or not, if we're gonna do spoilers. French Club after scene. Oh, which is good, nice and ambitious. I originally wanted to be a obstetrician gynecologist after watching Father the Bride Part 2. What about you? What were your and did you match it? I'll be honest, I find crochet is much better fit for me than healthcare. To be part of something big, you have to be on TV. It's not about being on TV, and I actually can't picture her on TV. And but she does want to like travel and get away and do have adventures, which makes sense for other things that happen later. But I like this. I like that they're doing a good intake. I think that was unnecessary to say. Of like his favoritism isn't going to help here. Maybe like this is not, or I don't know. I feel like that was not the way to motivate because it actually like she doesn't have a great start. Highly competitive atmosphere. I know this is the tricky part. Yeah. How about I put down the crochet for a minute and just give you cuddles? Okay. Yeah. He wants to cuddles. Oh no, no camera. Okay. See, she doesn't even know how to respond to that kind of negativity and or like not aggression, but I feel like this is kind of part of Rory's, like it's a challenge for her is when like authoritative men in her life are not not putting her down, I guess just like speaking, I don't know, what would you say? Would you say it's putting her down? But yeah, she doesn't know how to respond fully. I'm not sure that I know. And I'm not sure that that's something to know at 16. I'm seeing the theme as it goes. Okay, make sure the mute isn't. Oh my gosh, as if they just pass her file off. I don't know, baby. Here, do you want me to get a cushion, Gary? Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. Sometimes he likes to chill on a pillow. Not necessarily. Ah, what a good introduction. They're bad girls. They're already doing bad things. They're breaking into her permanent record. Which I love. This would be the one time a permanent record is a bad thing. Other than that, I haven't heard, it was just more of a scare thing. Yep, out of here. But yeah, I love how they introduce our three mean girls. And they're real, like, they do a great job. And did you know that the role of Paris was literally written for this actress? She auditioned for Rory, and it wasn't quite the right fit, which is okay because she was totally meant to be Paris, and Paris was meant to come in as like, which is so smart of Amy to literally write in this role. Whoa! And I'm picking up her dry cleaning. I'll be honest, I just try and avoid any clothes that need to be dry cleaned. Like, as long as I can wash them and hang them dry, perfect. Once we're at dry cleaning, probably too expensive, just honestly. And I need an IV of comfy. Oh, yeah. There you go, Gary. I know. Just because I know it's got to be weird just to have him. I would be like, show me, Gary, please. He's so cute. All right. That's how you see. Everyone is saying it. The clothes are at the cleaners. Ooh, which the fuzzy. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that we're filming, that we're trying to do podcast. But that's the best part is I've been really trying to roll with it because honestly, if I can't work and have Gary around, what's the point? Right, Gary? What's the point? Oh no, that's way too big of a stitch. Yeah. I wonder if they kept the same like dancing extras to be like Miss Patty's class to have them, graduate and go up each level. That would be so awesome. You just dropped her off. That's what you. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna make comments about it. But that's the thing about. I'd still rather be in a small town and have that small town feel versus, I don't know. I think she still loves it. She still loves it in Stars Hollow, even though she knows people are gonna make comments. Do you love a small town or do you love the big city? Do you love the anonymity of the big city where like no one knows you? You can just. I will say I love being able to wear, like, if she was in Toronto or like any big city, like no one would care what she's wearing. Literally no one would care. So I do love a big city for that. I hate that kind of nonsense. Anyhow, sorry. Boom, there we go. I know, right? I don't make it look breezy, but I'll be honest, that's the part about the weaving things in. But this is kind of fun to weave things in as we do this together because I usually would procrastinate on this task. All right. Days of the week. I've always wanted to try days of the week underwear, I'll be honest. That's so, I think it's just cute. All right. My turn's on Tuesday. I see, but I don't think she realizes that like Emily is literally trying to heal her own pain from having her daughter leave at 16, and here you go is this fresh new teenager that she can now mother. Just let her buy, like, I don't know. I think it would be healing for Emily and for Rory. But I understand that she wants to like she want Lorelai wants to distance as much as she can. All right, this teacher I know from somewhere, and I want to say, I don't know, maybe Criminal Minds. Anyhow, we can see from the expression that Rory is feeling overwhelmed, which makes sense. It's literally the first day. You don't know how what. Oh my gosh, Chad Michael Murray, you guys. See, this was it for me when I was watching this as well. Like, superstar. I'm like, how did they get him? How did they get him? Anyhow, so I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. He does. I know. I'll be honest. Like Tristan's character definitely could not play now. He's way too aggressive, and I think he. But like, sorry, there's no but on that. He is too aggressive. Period. Could you come here, please? Oh, I love a good binder. I literally have a binder that looks like that right now with dividers because it's nice. Do I ever go back and look at it? Rarely, but I feel like it's the process of organizing the binder that's real nice. More detailed than this. No, that's wild. That's wild when they look at it. All right. And again, second like act of hostility towards her. Just so you know, if you're going out, oh my gosh. Which yes, you guys. The school paper, yeah, she's a journalism major, which is so interesting. I never even know. Do you guys have majors in high school in the States? Is that a thing? Or is it just if you go to like special schools like this? I think the most we have is like like in or international baccalaureate program, the IB program. But or if you go to like a school like for art. Independence in. Ooh, beautiful fruit, beautiful color. Oh, Jackson, new characters. See? And just amazing casting again. Great costume design. I love his hat. Like, it's one of those things where it's such a it's in his like primal branding or his branding of like that's his goes for his look, which is so smart. And obviously he works super hard if he's a produce farmer, man. Ah, just the one in the bunch. You can hide it from her. That was your mistake. Oh gosh. You look great. See, and that's it. You go to your best friend to be like, I need that reinforcement. Everyone else in town is telling me I look terrible. But everybody cared. That's not true. Average moms. Luke, Miss Patty. Oh, a little wash. See? I love it. But like this is why they want to open an in together is because like it's a dream to work with your best friend for the most part until it's not. I know it's not always smart to to have friends, but like this situation is it seems like the exactly seems like the dream. All right, we're getting there. I like to keep the yarn ends for stuffing. All right, I've got how many more? The peaches, please. Boop, boop. Oh my gosh, a cookie and a rice. How many? Ah, there we go. All right, four. Four more. Almost there. Really filling this because yeah, I wanted a real full ponytail. Be so cute. Beep. All right. Maybe what I will do is see about attaching two at a time. Ho, 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 ho. Work smarter, not harder, Althea. Oh, you can tell this scene was right after they filmed the last scene with her in the at the phone. But that's okay. That's okay. That's smart. Also, please let me know if you can hear my tummy rumbling because the microphone is a little bit low, but I'm hoping that it's okay. And they commute really far. Like I get why, but I understand. I think it's actually very smart for her to be able to take the bus because she gets so much reading done, so much reading for school. Like I will say, there's something to be said about a form of transportation to and from where you can get work done, especially if on your way to and from the place where you have to do the work. Like it just makes sense. Very intense. I love it. Like as if he's so studious. Yeah, yeah, I've got all these notes for you. Great. And then this is it. This is too far. Like he's closing in real fast. But this is definitely like her going to Chilton is part of her finding her voice and being able to like really stand up for herself. I'm not sure if she would have gotten there if she was at Stars Hollow High because it's just not as competitive or there are not as many people who are showing her outright aggression. What a first day. Yeah, see, she's so good at handling people. That's so smart. All right. Excellent. So yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll put two of them. I threaded through two here. I've got to fill in this little spot up front there. Fetching again. It's possible. And why not? Boom. Influencer. Well, influencer in the making. Or, I don't know. She just, All right. I'm flattered. That's it. She really wants to try and separate Chilton and and her romantic life. But the guys just want her. They want her too bad. She's too charming. Okay, okay. Bring this back. Whoop. All right. But persistent and try again. Which is like that's that's nice because she's saying, it's more about they just started at Chilton, so let's see. Okay, I've done something. So two of these have come through okay, but now two of them are stuck. So I'm going to get something to gently pull through. There we go. One. Got it. Yeah. The two actually worked really well. Oh, the harp. It's beautiful. I would want to learn how. Hold on. That pillow is not working. And pause for tea. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying not to. But knowing now just like how intensely studious Paris is, like it actually is worse seeing it in the replay than watching it for the first time. Because I'm just like, she wants to murder you, Rory. Like, if you weren't already in on her bad side before, like she's literally so upset, is gonna be so ridiculously upset now. How could you? Oof. Uh-uh. But like this is, this is the great story writing. It's about conflict. It's about obstacles that gets in the hero's way. And I don't know. Rory might be the villain in this scenario. Imagine watching the whole thing where Paris is the hero and Rory is the villain. Which I know, sorry, I've never watched it like that. I've only ever watched it. But like starting off from this, I'm like, I don't know. She smashed into her thing right off the bat. She does go out for it. She does steal. I don't know. I see. Like, let's see. Let's see. What do you think about that? Do you think Rory is the hero or the villain of Gilmore Girls when it comes to Paris? When it's like Paris, our hero, secretly. Very convenient. Which, like, I think Paris just is telling her not to say it because she doesn't want to make excuses. But I don't know why she's not, why she's being like, that's literally what happened. That's exactly what happened. So I don't know why you wouldn't tell the teacher that. Why do you think Paris doesn't want Rory to say that she actually broke it? Hello to Rory. Oh, much better. Wow. Please remind me to stretch my legs out. That's much better. Much better. Okay. I love that all her scenes take place right in the Miss Patty. It makes sense. Like again, it's at the dance school, dance studio. But all right, I decided now I'm splitting the 4 into 2 just to weave in the ends because it made sense to get it through, but then to keep weaving with it is gonna just be so tricky. Hectic bizarro day. I don't know. I think that lipstick color is a bit dark. I like. I think they lighten it up after. I love that she's debriefing with Luke. It's basically like, I know they could have made him a bartender, but that wouldn't have been appropriate for her to be drinking all the time. So it makes sense that he's got just like, behind a bar, but it's coffee. But you can tell Luke is also, yeah, he's a bit jealous. Oh, I love the flannel look. That is the way. That is the way, definitely to my heart. I love a good flannel. No cell phones. Which I love. I love that he keep like that that's a rule. It's nice consideration. It's smart for like the atmosphere that he wants to maintain. Yeah, I wonder if he ever or how often. Oh, cinnamon. So cute. And I feel like they wear black because they're, you know, they're so cool. And new characters, just not cool. Yes, I love ya. They kept them, but which like again, yeah, because neighbors you would just run into like this as just casual. More main character. I mean, like more new characters are introduced. I'm so curious how they got from Mick to but like good for him because he obviously acted his way like right into a full role. He was supposed to come on one day, just quick role as Mick, installation guy. Boom, no way. You're gonna stay on full like for the whole thing. We're giving you a full role. Like it's so smart. So smart. Which again, I like that Amy went with the talent that she was seeing before. It was like, wow, this is really good. Because like that's how you can put together an amazing ensemble cast that works well together is because you're playing to their strengths. You're playing to their strengths and Paris, I'm so beautiful penmanship. Double underline under the so. That's I know. I'm sorry. I'm talking up a storm. It's part of the new. I'm just trying it out. It's too loud. I'll try. She's becoming competitive. See? Like, Chilton's already testing her and pushing her to become more competitive. It's so good. Like, I know, so last episode in the pilot, we were talking if she should have stayed at Stars Hollow High or she should have come to Chilton. I still think Stars Hollow High would have been better, maybe, I don't know. But in terms of just like giving her that competitive edge and helping her to stick up for herself, I really think Chilton was the place because obviously Stars Hollow High didn't do that if she was already like this now. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine someone just knocking right. Like, you're trying to enjoy yourself at the hairdresser. I can't even tell you the last time, years again, since I've been to like a full salon and got the full. I definitely am one of those people that started cutting my own hair. But I really, oh gosh. I secretly want a mullet. No discussion, but like I like how she's putting her foot down because that's what you have to do. Or like it's one of those things where that's it. That's how she's saying. This is how she is. She's not standing for it. This is how it's going to be. Like, yep. And especially because exactly it's been this way for 16 years to all of a sudden have to share any of these decisions. Like she's just not about it. Do they? What a delivery. Do they validate parking here? To still keep up that same intensity of like, oh, I meant every word I said. And none of what I'm about to ask you is not going to like, make any of that null and void. But do they validate? So good. Also such real life. Oh, such a bad day. My day sucked too. See, that's it. You don't need to fix it. Just validate. My day sucked too. I brought some, yeah, coffee. Oh my gosh. Also, the way to my heart is coffee. Flannel, coffee. See, that's why, yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm Team Luke, but and guess if I'm Team Dean or Team. Well, like, what do you think? What do you think? Hairspray already hates me. Yep, the guys are super weird. But see, I like how they're debriefing. They say that. You can tell that she was so cool in high school. Oh, because you're a giddy giddy. But that's what she wants. That's what I feel like, that's what everyone wants for their daughter. You'd be like, no, I don't know. I don't know. That could have been a huge exaggeration and probably just like the programming I grew up with. But and I always like when they hang out with Lane too. I'm glad Lane has like a nice safe space where she can be herself and is fully accepted and has that adult in her life who's really supporting her. And Mrs. Kim supports her too in just like other ways. I love it. Nice. All except the shaving your hands part. She gotta go. Also, oh, okay. It says Foxy. I thought it was gonna say Roxy. Y'all remember Roxy, but Foxy also just as well. Like, I just love how it was the style to print things large across your body. I love how the hair up is too much. The little like up, because like no, that's too much of a style. Get Paris off my back. Don't worry about it. It's part of life, and we won't talk about what happens, but it it gets better. But this smart is to offer her support of like, okay, who do you want to talk to? How do you want to do this? Paris face when I beat her to that question. Yeah, you're getting it. See, she's so happy, and with your intelligence, and that's also the smart thing about children is it's literally of like beat her that competitive edge with your brain. Smart. Sorry, Luke. They all of a sudden pan to Luke. So it was so hard not to like speak here and also watch dating Luke. See, they already planted it. Episode 2. It makes you want it. Oh, the twinkle lights again. I think that's it. That's the part of it that makes it magical. Imagine if they tried to film the same thing without the twinkle lights. No. And then he's like, wait, were they passing by? Oh, they changed the hardware sign. Did you notice that? Maybe it's still in boss, but it looks like they changed it. Okay. I got a few more done, but it definitely slows me down. Um, but this was so fun. Okay, I can't wait to do it again. See you for the next episode. Bye.